that is oh God, the meeting is being live right now. That is something that is very important actually.
Yeah.
That was just having going through on a virtual mode is just to keep the program running.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, like of course, we did a lot of interaction, and where we were able to actually connect more people. That was really, honestly, we brought into our fold states that would have never, we would and might never have connected with, like Manipur and Ladakh and all that was really one big blessing. Sometimes, of course, I think the Lord above knows what he's doing. So we just leave it to him and we accept whatever he gives us. But we did have a lot of people joining, and people from the rural areas are also getting very excited about getting some information which they might never have got. Because this, I don't know, I think virtually sitting at home, people were enjoying it because we were giving them that space and telling them you come in when it suits you.
Yeah.
So we were not forcing anybody. But ours is more like, interaction, getting to understand emotional and how they're dealing, and we gave them planning of how to space out their time. So yes, nice looking at you and nice to meet you back again. Yes, we need to take India to a higher level now. Thank you so much.
Of course,
Thank
of
you.
course,
Thank
of course.
So I think we can start with.
Yeah,
Can we
up, when will you would like to add this at the end, or
can we let everyone in now?
yeah, I guess. Rekama, where will you like to address, at the end or in the beginning?
No, I just want to welcome these beautiful people.
Yeah.
I mean, they're silently doing such a lot of work. So
Yeah.
it makes,
Yeah. So Muktaman, we have any delegate joining from Japan? Yeah, I think Brinda, we have.
Yeah. Hi.
We would request everybody if we can begin with videos on. Thank you. Thank you.
नमस्ते, मैं पारुल। हमारे शनिवार के सेशन में आप आप सबसे अनुरोध है, कृपया करके अपने अपने माइक्रोफोन्स को म्यूट पे कर लेंगे तो मुझे बोलने में ज्यादा अच्छी रहेगा, वरना तो मेरी आवाज इतनी है कि ऐसे भी आती रहेगी। तो आज एक इतने खास मेहमान हमारे साथ हैं। समीक्षा, आप भी मानेंगी कि मतलब दिल ऐसे हो रहा है कि उनसे कितनी बातें की जाएं और कितनी बातें पूछी जाएं। सिद्धांत हमारे साथ हैं और वो क्या हैं, क्या करते हैं, इसके बारे में थोड़ा सा हम सस्पेंस बना के अभी रखना चाहते हैं। और दोस्तों, मैं बस यहाँ एक बात कहना चाहूंगी कि जब हम दिल में कोई अपनी मान लेते हैं, जब हम अपनी जो लिमिट्स है उनको चैलेंज करते हैं, जब हम अपने आप को चैलेंज करते हैं और अपने आप की दुविधाओं से आगे बढ़ने की कोशिश करते हैं, तो वो कहते हैं ना कि कौन कहता है कि आसमान में सुराग नहीं हो सकता, एक पत्थर तो जरा तबीयत से उछालो यारो। तो उसी तरह की एक मिसाल लेके आए हैं हमारे बीच में हमारे आज के मेहमान, जिनसे मिलवाने के लिए मैं अपनी दोस्त समीक्षा को यहाँ आमंत्रित करती हूँ। कृपया उन्हें बुलाएं और उनसे बातें करें। समीक्षा।
Totally agree with you, Parul, and good evening, everyone. Welcome in today's session. And as a parent, I really feel fortunate and blessed that Down Syndrome Federation of India, under the guidance of Dr. Surekha Ramchandran, has created this beautiful platform to bring closer the parents and caregivers of the person with Down syndrome and the organizations and individuals working towards empowering the individuals with diverse needs. We are very excited about today's session as Special Olympics Bharat works towards a goal of a world that is inclusive for all. And it happens to be the cherished dream of every parent present here. And as parents, we have experienced and understood the value of sports in our children's life. We are privileged to have among us Ma'am Mukta Narayan Tint, the National Director Organization Development. She has been working intensively for all the initiatives undertaken by Special Olympics Bharat. As dedicated professional, she has benefited every stakeholder of Special Olympics Bharat at national level programs. We also have with us Mr. Harpreet Singh Gambhir, Joint National Director Sports. Sir has been personally involved in training and coaching of the coaches and the athletes and has led many delegations to the different venues of Special Olympics around the globe. I'm coming to the most important person of today's session, Mr. Siddhant Nath, an athlete leader and the board member of the Special Olympics Bharat. He has represented India in many sports and non-sportive events. He is currently working at the Special Olympics Bharat's national office in Delhi as administration and sports assistant. So we extend a very, very warm welcome to all our guests. And before we request Mr. Siddhant to take over, we would like to screen the small video we have received from our guest today. Brinda?
Yes, just a minute. I'll just play the video.
Ji.
The gladiators went into the arena with these words on their lips. Let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt.
Tell me that it's impossible. Tell me I need a miracle. Tell me I never go that far.
Oh, tell me I never stood
And now with that heart racing start, we would like Siddhant Nath to take over. Over to you, Siddhant.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Siddhant Nath. I'm an athlete from Special Olympics Bharat, and now I will show you a PP on. And now I will give you an orientation on Special Olympics and how what all is in Special Olympics. So first we'll begin with here we go with the mission. The mission of Special Olympics. The mission of Special Olympics is to provide year-round sports training and athletic competition in variety of Olympic type sports for children and adults with intellectual disabilities, giving them continuous opportunities to develop physical fitness, demonstrate courage, and experience joy, and participate in a sharing of gifts and friendship with their families, other Special Olympics athletes, and the community. Before I move on to the next slide, I would like to ask everybody, and I would request everybody to turn on the cameras. And now I will ask everybody, what is the difference between, according to you, what's the difference between Special Olympics, Paralympics, and Olympics? If you have any idea, you can write it on the chat box or raise your hand and speak.
Come on, parents, you can share in
आप
the
में से
chat box.
कौन जानते हैं कि स्पेशल ओलंपिक, पैरा ओलंपिक एंड भारत ओलंपिक है ना?
Olympic.
क्या है?
Olympics.
ओलंपिक्स क्या है? इनमें क्या
ओलंपिक फॉर न्यूरोटिपिकल मतलब किड्स या फिर जो भी एडल्ट्स है उनके लिए है. पैरा ओलंपिक दोज विथ अ फिजिकल डिसेबिलिटी आई बिलीव, एंड द स्पेशल ओलंपिक इज द चाइल्ड विथ अ डिसेबिलिटी लाइक ऑटिज्म, लाइक हाँ.
आपने थोड़ा ठीक बोला, मैं अच्छे से बताता हूँ एग्जैक्ट डिफरेंस.
Yeah, thank you, Anuya.
Thank you.
Special Olympics was founded in 1968. It is for people of all skills level with an intellectual disability, cognitive delay, and development disability. Paralympics was founded in 1989. It's for people of 10 categories physically impairment. Olympics is for varying ability levels of both able bodies and disabled have competed in Olympics. Next, now, this is a global leadership of Special Olympics. Special Olympics was founded by Miss Eunice Kennedy Shriver in 1968 in the USA. Dr. Tim Shriver is the chairman of Special Olympics International, and Miss Mary Davis is the CEO. This is the global athlete region of Special Olympics, where India has the maximum number of athlete, which is 25%. China has 23%, and 52, there are in other countries 52%. And more than 5.5 million athletes are all over, and more than 11 lakh coaches and volunteers are part of Special Olympics. Now I will introduce you to the founder of Special Olympics Bharat, Air Marshal Denzel Keeler, and the chairperson of Special Olympics Bharat, Dr. Malika Nada. Now there are 36 states in the Union Territories, 717 districts, and we serve more than 15 lakhs athletes and 3,29,000 coaches, and the gender ratio is between 60 and 40. Over 80% of the athletes are from the poor family, and 10 to 15% suffer from multiple disabilities, and most of them are undernourished. Sports catalyst. Now the Special Olympics focuses on three and attitude. कैसे athletes अपना attitude change करते हैं, and कैसे वो अपना गेम में, जैसे टीम में कैसे एक दूसरे के साथ get along करते हैं. That's what they learn in Special Olympics, and how to play games properly. Now these are some summer Special Olympics, summer games and winter games that are played in Special Olympics. There are 28 Olympic types of summer and winter total. There's aquatics, athletics, badminton, bocce, and much more. In winter, there is alpine skiing, floor hockey, figure skating, and snowboarding and snowshoeing. Now this is the summary of World Summer Games, where from 1987 till 2019. Look how India has played from 1987 to 2019. How is they improving? Now every year by year. Now in next Special Olympics World Summer Games are going to be held in Berlin next year, and we hope that India wins a lot of medals and comes. Now this is a summary of results of Winter Games. See how India has improved from 1993 to 2017. How India has improved their skills and how well they are playing. See how this is how India is improving year by year. I hope India wins, improves more again. Now this is a glimpse of the World Summer Games of Abu Dhabi that was held in 2019 in a stadium called Zayed Sports City, Abu Dhabi. These are some summer Special Olympics, summer World Winter Games in 2017 Austria. Now we are going to play a quiz. अभी मैं क्या करूंगा, अभी मैं स्पोर्ट्स का यहाँ पर एक गेम नजर आएगा और आपको बताना है कि वो कौन सा गेम है. उसका आप हैंड रेस करके बता सकते हो और या तो चैट बॉक्स में टाइप करके भी बता सकते हो. अभी ठीक है. And so first game is, which game is this according to you? You can write on the chat box or raise your hand and speak.
You can raise your hand. We can ask you to answer. Yeah,
Yes,
Pooja.
Ice ski.
Anyone else?
Tasneem.
Chat
Maybe
section
I think it's snowboarding. Is it?
Snowshoeing.
Yeah, snow skating sort of.
Yes, I'll show you the answer. The answer is, sorry,
Snowshoeing. Yes.
snowshoeing.
Snowshoeing.
Yeah.
I thought it was snowboarding. Yeah, okay, close to it.
तो ये चप्पल दिखाई दे रही है.
Yeah,
Which
feel
game is
different,
this?
no? So shoe. Otherwise,
game is
boarding
this?
is one. Yeah, that anybody can answer.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Come
is
on.
skiing, snow
Skiing.
skiing.
Skiing, yeah.
Yes, most of you are right. It's alpine skiing.
Alpine skiing.
Alpine skiing. Yeah.
Now, which game is this?
Yeah. Come on.
Ice hockey.
Ice
Yeah.
hockey.
No, not science.
no.
But you're closer to that. It's
Floor hockey.
no, very close to floor hockey.
Oh,
But
very
it's
close to floor hockey.
Mat hockey, mat.
No.
not hockey.
It's not hockey.
It's not hockey. Okay.
It's unified floor ball.
Oh.
Unified floor ball means when athlete with special intellectual disability and without intellectual disability play in a team is called unified. I'll explain further.
Nice. Very nice.
सिद्धार्थ
Yeah.
बहुत मुश्किल क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हो भाई.
Exactly.
Now these are the summer games. These are the summer games that were held in Abu Dhabi. So now we'll play another quiz but this time summer. These games will come. You have to guess which game is. Again, you have to guess the game.
Yeah.
The first one.
Ah.
Powerlifting, weightlifting.
Correct. Powerlifting.
Yeah.
This one.
Basketball.
Yes, unified basketball.
Yeah.
One.
Judo.
Correct.
Wow.
So that was the end of the quiz. Now I will tell you the initiatives on beyond sports on Special Olympics. मतलब Special Olympics में sports के अलावा और क्या क्या होता है मैं वो बताऊंगा. Special. We have a family and sibling forums. That means where a family of athletes and siblings, they all get on a meeting and discuss about the athletes and how they deal with the athletes and their personal problems, and they share each other problems with each other. Then youth activation. Youth activation is when athletes work and youth with intellectual disability and youth without intellectual disability work in a pair, as a pair, and they to conduct events and all together. It's called unified youth activation. And healthy athlete program where athletes are screened in various disciplines disciplines like fit feed, where and other kinds of health problems they get the screen before the World Games or any Special Olympics event. Unified sports activity, as I said earlier, that athletes with youth with intellectual disability and without intellectual disability are in a team, and they play any sports activity, and they play a lot with each other. Is called unified sports activity. And young athlete is for children with at the age of 2 to 7 years old, where they are developed, they are made to do some fun games and to develop the skills. Now, Special Olympics creates 3 focuses on 3 areas. First is school and youth engagement. Second is sports, and third is health. What is youth activation? Now I'll tell you about youth activation. Whenever youth are educated to use sports and educational program to foster respect for people with intellectual disability in schools and colleges, and it encourages young people to develop a school community which can act as agent change, fostering respect and dignity for people with intellectual disability. Unified sports activity is the same. When I said athletes and youth leaders worked play in a same team is unified sports activity, and the coaches helps to facilitate interaction between the athletes and the partners on the unified sports team. Coaches are responsible to promote inclusion and meaningful involvement of all teammates. Now, I'll tell you how inclusion is made. So, sports from sports, it becomes unified sports, and from unified sports, it is unified schools and unified champion schools. When the unified schools and champion schools are when all this is mixed up together, it's called inclusion. This is now here you can see all the athletes are working with the youth leaders and the unified bodies as known as youth leaders. So I'm also here with my youth leader, and here in the last photo you can see 1 youth leader and 4 athletes. This is how we work, and here we have a parent and a parent in this photo. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Yeah, Siddhant, you really deserve a huge round of applause for giving up such a beautiful presentation about the activities Special Olympic Bharat caters for. And yes, the quiz were very interesting. They all got, awakened from their sleep if they were sleeping and thinking that when the Q&A will come, we'll get up and ask questions. Thank you, Siddhant, for that. So, Rekhama, anything you would like to add here?
Yeah, first of all, congratulations, Sid. I think you did an amazing job and got it all so clear in our heads. Now one knows which one and where it is and how it is important to be healthy, to be in sport, and how sport can increase your health. So yes, it works both ways. And I can see that you're a healthy athlete yourself. And that makes all the difference. And you're empowering everybody by giving us so much knowledge. Yes, good evening, Mukta. It's amazing to have you guys give us your time, because very few people in this country are actually getting into sports to increase their information, to increase their children's capacity to, learn. It's not always school that teaches you. It's through sports that one learns how much more, I tell you. And I think everybody should be out there on the fields. And today, I think, thanks to you guys, that we are having areas of sports development in every part of India. And that is what, I'm looking at the infrastructure in the villages, and the rural areas are actually developing more people today. They might be poor, but they understand the value of sport, and through sport, health. Because I know that the number of eye camps that are held, which normally people would neglect otherwise, is because you are in a game. So I hats off to you people, and honestly, the effort and the work that is put into Special Olympics is not easy. Even when you talk about, Olympics, we're dealing with people, but when we look at people with a challenge, we find it even more of a respect that we get. And thank you all so much for giving us your time. Honestly, I think this has to go down and thrown into every YouTube section that I can think about. God bless you guys for giving us your time. God bless you.
Thank you, Rekha.
Hey, Rekha ji, it doesn't happen single-handedly. And yes, athletes are the center stage for us. And not only the athletes, the families. And the effort which is put in by a family is much, much more than we do. We have been able to work through Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan and Anganwadi programs towards the grassroots level of reaching out to the sport, through the sport. But yes, the effort which is put in by the family goes unmatched. So yes, we do things, but more is done at the home front. Thank you.
Yeah, so ultimately it is team building only. So we go to the question answer. I have seen one raised hand, a sign Ansh. If it is your name or your child's name, please unmute. Thank you for switching on your video. आप पूछिए question, whatever you want to ask.
सर ये अपन कौन से एज से हम लोग इनको ट्रेन करना स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं?
Yeah.
चिल्ड्रंस को, बिकॉज कौन भी पुअर होता है, कभी किसी अगर क्रिकेट में इंटरेस्टेड होता है, he wants to play badminton also. It's like they have their different issues also. Somewhere they are not in one constant. In like cricket we can train, or badminton we can train, or some other things also we can train. First of all, they have other physical issues also. They are not so much strong also.
Yeah. So the question is at how early we can start? At what age?
How early we can start?
So
which age? Like,
yeah.
As it was said earlier, the best day to plant a tree is today. So the best day to start sports training as soon as possible. Special Olympics provides trainings from age 2 onwards. That is for young athletes. And that program is for building up these skills of basic eye-hand coordination, motor skills, and other skills which are very important, not only for sports, but other life skills also. So it's you can start any day. We understand the challenges. That is why it is a skill building program. There is no time constraint. And Sai, I must say कि sports बहुत important है. और ये नहीं है कि क्रिकेट खेलेंगे तो बैडमिंटन नहीं खेलेंगे, नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. It's better to have one individual and one team game. That will bring the best in the person. Individual will increase your confidence, your skills, and team game will tell you how to work around with the people in the society as well, not only in your team. So please, एक गेम नहीं खेलना है, एक इंडिविजुअल खेलना है और एक टीम गेम खेलना है.
मुक्ता जी की इस बात को गांठ बांध लीजिए. वो पेरेंट्स जो स्पेशल ओलंपिक या भारत ओलंपिक के लिए अपने बच्चों को तैयार करना चाहते हैं, वो उसमें इंटरेस्टेड हैं स्पोर्ट्स में, तो 2 स्पोर्ट्स जो है चुनने चाहिए, एक जो हो इंडिविजुअल एंड 1 टीम गेम. यस, डेविड क्लार्क जी, आप अपना सवाल पूछ सकते हैं. डेविड,
प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
Hi. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I want to find out that how long is the Special Olympic program? The courses, how long is that for the people with disabilities?
Who has an unusual face. Maybe the eyes are much bigger than.
How long, David, do you mean the duration of the program?
Yes, that is correct.
So for a person to compete, it is minimum 8 weeks training. And for a person to become a coach, it is, I think Harpreet can give a better idea if you are talking for being a coach. But yes, it's a skill-based program. So first you develop your skill and then you compete.
हरप्रीत जी, आप बताना चाहेंगे कोच बनने के लिए कितना टाइम लगता है?
Muchas gracias, señora.
ये आवाजें कहाँ से आ रही हैं? प्लीज आप लोग चेक करिए अपना माइक्रोफोन.
Yeah. So David was happy with the answer, I guess. Harpreet sir, आप बोलना चाहते हैं कुछ?
Okay, I think Mukta has said the right thing. For the coach, I think the initial, I would say the parameter is the parents or mother or a father is the best person to coach his own son. But if you want a technical knowledge about the sports, there need to be have a sports knowledge about it. And right now we are very fortunate that Special Olympics is having all sorts of training programs for coaches available online, which are free of cost. But yes, the physical training is also very important for the coach. But nowadays, as we are going more professionals kind of a thing, we require a BPEd who is trained in physical education sports, as well as he knows about the Special Olympics, would be a very good benefit for our athlete is. That's what right now the choice of our athlete is. So like we have Sid and other athletes, those earlier they were saying that a person who is by heart wants to train us, that would be great. But now they are saying we want a professional trained coach who will train us in a sport specific areas. So I hope that satisfy his answer.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you,
yes.
Harpreet sir. Yes, no compromise on quality, Parul. Huh?
बिल्कुल. एंड समीक्षा इसमें ये है, ये स्पेशल ओलंपिक उन पेरेंट्स के लिए नहीं है जो ये सोचे कि 2 घंटे के लिए बच्चा गया ट्रेनिंग में और हम आराम से करें. इसमें पहले आपको फिट होना है,
Very right.
मेंटली, तब आप अपने बच्चे को ट्रेन करेंगे.
Yes, yes. And we have Amita Sapru raising hand. Please unmute, ma'am.
Yeah. So actually, I have I have come to this Special Olympics forum for the first time. My son is 21 years old. He's intellectually disabled. So I was interested. He's physically very active, and I was interested in his skill building. Cycling, he does very well. So what is the approach? How do you start off? Where do we first go to, start coming?
हरप्रीत सर, आप आंसर करना चाहेंगे? 21 साल का उनका बच्चा है.
Ma'am, sorry, which area you belongs to, like which city or state you are from?
Pune.
Okay, very good. So initially our state program is all over India. So as Siddhant has already said, we have 37 states program or UTs where our offices are. So you can immediately or directly contact our local state program. They will guide you to reach your local personal area where and who the person is who is trained from Special Olympics and can give this training to your athlete.
So that means that where do I get this?
Maharashtra. Yes, Maharashtra state. Yeah, Maharashtra state. We have an area director in Maharashtra. So they will guide you in Pune who is the coach who can train you. But for now information, like you can send us an email on contact us in our website. So we will immediately direct your email to the concerned person.
Okay. Yeah. This is Special Olympics Bharat website.
Yes, Special Olympics Bharat website. On the last tab, you will find contact us. And in the contact us, you just write your details and your requirement or questions. We will immediately forward the same thing to our local program.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Amita ma'am. Yeah, Anuya, actively participating on our quiz with Siddhant. Yes, you can unmute yourself and ask your question. I can see your hand raised.
Thank you, ma'am. I want to ask you that to enroll young athlete, what is the procedure? What is the fee structure like that we have to do and all? So in detail, because I really want to enroll.
Where are you from?
Panvel.
Huh?
Panvel.
Okay. So first thing is that Special Olympics doesn't charge anyone anything. Okay. So for us, we do not charge. Maybe as Harpreet said earlier, you can send us an email, and wherever your child is going, whichever school the child is going, we can get the staff trained there as for a young athlete. And even if you are interested yourself, you can be trained as a coach for young athlete, and you can conduct the program locally for people around you.
That would be great if I get a chance to train myself, because here I have a group of my friends also who are interested to enroll their kids in physical activities. Everyone has their own unique likes and dislikes about the sports, so it will be very helpful for me if I get trained.
No worries, Anuya. We can you write to us through the Connect email ID, and we'll send you the resources on how to get
आप प्लीज क्या वो
trained
ईमेल
yourself.
आईडी यहाँ चैट बॉक्स में दे देंगी? Thank you very much.
And meanwhile, and sorry, I didn't get your name, but meanwhile, you can go through our website. There are lots of information about young athlete program, how you want to start a young athlete program in your local area, what is the requirement, and what sort of a area which you need to see to involve yourself in young athlete. So not only the literature, but also there are short videos which will give you a kind of a clear picture that how and what sort of activities you are looking forward, what is the requirement, what sort of a area you need, what are the equipment which is needed, and how the young athlete will go from one area to other area. Or I would say this program is basically very scientifically developed to enhance the skills of young athlete, which are like 2 to 6 year and 7 to 8 year of young age. So it actually the athlete move this program along with him. Like दूसरे प्रोग्राम अगर आप देखें तो वो प्रोग्राम डिजाइन है, आप उस प्रोग्राम को करते हो तब आप आगे जाते हो. बट यंग एथलीट प्रोग्राम जब आप फर्स्ट स्टेज क्रॉस करते हो तो ऑटोमेटिकली एथलीट विल टेक यू टू द सेकंड स्टेज. सो यू नीड नॉट टू वरी अबाउट इट कि अच्छा मेरा एक स्टेज में ये स्किल छूट गया तो दूसरा कैसे होगा. It happens with our special athlete that we used to go for one area to other area and we can skip one area to other area, but ultimately this program is basically to enhance their sport skills, yes, their physical development, yes, their social and cognitive development, and their emotional skills are. So this is the area where you can look forward and train your athlete in very young age, and even you can get trained by yourself to look into the videos as well as to the literatures. And if you are trained in NTT or any kind of a nursery teacher training program or any teachers area, so it will be very easy to understand the activities what are in this in the young athlete program.
Yeah.
Thank you, Harpreet sir.
Thank you, sir.
The site, Parul, I would like to mention, I was also exploring it. It is very elaborate and explanatory site. You must visit that site. Every parent here must visit. You will find a total change in your perspective regarding, what your child can do or not.
And I have also put in a link for app, the SO Bharat app, which is a web platform. You can log in there, and young athlete training is available for you. So you can go with the short videos and everything, and you can get your child trained.
And email आ गया है चैट बॉक्स में, वहां से आप इसे ले सकते हैं और उन्हें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. हाँ, थैंक यू. पूर्वा, आप अनम्यूट करें अपने आप को, अपना सवाल पूछ रही हैं. पूर्वा.
So I think we also had similar question on the young athletes. We have a son of 5.5-year-old. So wanted to ask how can we start? And as Sir has already mentioned that there is regional offices. I mean, like for Maharashtra, there is separate. So we'll get in touch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being so attentive. And we move on to Bhagyashri. Bhagyashri, unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Yes, ma'am. Can you please tell what type of game or team game are suitable for our Down syndrome child, actually, child with Down syndrome?
Ma'am, sorry, if I would answer that. You think of a game and tell us which game you want to be.
Actually, they are good. They want to play whichever game we give them, they play, sir.
Absolutely, there is no issue. There is no issue at all. They can play.
According to their health issues, we have to look at that. Na? That's why whenever जब भी हम देखते हैं स्कूल में, स्पेशल स्कूल में हम देखते हैं, जिस बच्चों को भी देते हैं वो सभी गेम में पार्टिसिपेट कर लेते हैं, दौड़ लेते हैं, चल लेते हैं, लेकिन उनको पता भी नहीं होता है कि कौन सा गेम चल नहीं पाते, फिर भी भागते रहते हैं. तो वो सभी उसी के लिए मैंने पूछना था कि कौन सा गेम एक्चुअली इंडिविजुअल गेम, कौन सा गेम उनके लिए एक्चुअली सुइटेबल है. डाउन सिंड्रोम चाइल्ड के लिए एक्चुअली।
मैम ऐसा मैं रिस्ट्रिक्शन तो 1000 बता सकता हूँ, दैट्स व्हाट वी आर इनटू इट, कि हमारे स्पेशल बच्चों ने सिर्फ ना और ना और ना के अलावा और कुछ भी नहीं सुना होता। बट स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स थोड़ा सा उल्टा है, वो हमेशा हाँ हाँ और हाँ में ही विश्वास कर रहे होते हैं। और आप ये सोचिए कि आप कौन सा गेम करना चाहते हैं, आप उस गेम में जरूर जाइए। हाँ, रिस्ट्रिक्शंस होंगी लेकिन आगे जा करके। सिद्धांत ने आपको सबसे पहला स्लाइड दिखाया था एल्पाइन स्कीइंग का या स्नो शूइंग का। ये वो स्पोर्ट्स हैं जहां पर कि हम आम आदमी जाने के लिए भी सोचते हैं कि हम जाएं या ना जाएं। आप सोचिए जरा, आप शायद महाराष्ट्र से हैं या साउथ से हैं या किसी और जगह से, इवन नॉर्थ से भी हैं, आप कितना ठंडी महसूस कर सकते हैं, कितना टेम्परेचर 0 डिग्री में आपको लगता है कि बर्फ जम जाएगी। मुक्ता मैडम ने शायद बताना भूल गए कि जब कोविड में पूरा देश पूरा दुनिया सो रहा था, आई वुड नॉट से सो रहा था, बट अपने हेल्थ कॉन्शियस में अपने घर के अंदर बैठे हुए थे, अपने डरे हुए इंसान की तरह कि हमें क्या हो जाएगा, हमें भी नहीं पता था एक्चुअली कि क्या होगा। उस टाइम पर जब भरपूर कोविड था, हमारे जो एथलीट थे विद इंटेलेक्चुअल डिसेबिलिटी, वो लोग -14 डिग्री टेम्परेचर के अंदर स्नो इवेंट्स की प्रैक्टिस कर रहे थे नेशनल कोचिंग कैंप में 2020 में, 2021 में और इनफैक्ट 2022 में। सो रिस्ट्रिक्शंस की जहां तक बात है बहुत सारी हैं, लेकिन आप एक बार दिल खोल के उनको जाने दीजिए, देखते हैं कहां पहुंचेंगे, बाकी हम लोग निपट लेंगे। इसीलिए हम लोग प्रोफेशनल्स हैं कि हमें मालूम है कि कहां रोकना है। बट आप बीइंग ए पेरेंट उनको आगे जाने दीजिए। दिक्कतें आएंगी, हम लोग उनके लिए बैठे हैं, उनको सॉल्व करने के लिए, उनको रोकने के लिए, उनको आगे नुकसान नहीं पहुंचे उसके लिए, बट उनको जाने दीजिए। रही बात आपकी कि डाउन सिंड्रोम्स के लिए कौन सी स्पोर्ट्स इंडिविजुअल या टीम होनी चाहिए या हो सकती हैं, सारी स्पोर्ट्स हैं। सिर्फ जैसे आप सोचिए कि स्विमिंग भी है, लेकिन स्विमिंग में डाइविंग नहीं होगा। ऐसे ही कुछ एक और रिस्ट्रिक्शंस हैं जो लिमिटेड हैं, बट रोकना नहीं है, हमने रोकना नहीं है, उनको जाने दीजिए, फिर देखते हैं कि क्या होगा। क्योंकि जब हम बहुत डरे हुए थे कोविड में कि एक से दूसरे को पता नहीं है कि कब हो जाए, चौथे पांचवें दिन में पता लगता है कि किसको हाथ मिलाया था और किसकी वजह से हुआ। उस दौरान में एथलीट घर में नहीं बैठे थे, वो लोकल ट्रेवल करके आपके महाराष्ट्र और बाकी जगह से जाकर के और हिमालय के तराई में और स्नो कवर्ड एरिया में जाकर के उन्होंने प्रैक्टिस किया था, अपने आप को इक्विप किया था और पूरी दुनिया को बताया था कि यस वी कैन डू इट। जब हम लोग खुद घर में बैठे हुए थे, पर ये लोग थे जो ऊपर पहाड़ों में स्नो में बैठे हुए थे, और उस वक्त टेम्परेचर -14 था एक दिन, जिस दिन हालत खराब होने वाली ठंड थी वहां पर। और यहाँ पर हम लोग 0 डिग्री में कंबल, रजाई और हीटर के साथ बैठे होते हैं। आप सोच के देखिए कि कहाँ हम लोग इनको रोकें और कहाँ इनको छोड़ें। हमें खुद सोचना पड़ता है कि भैया कहाँ छोड़ दें। और आज जो सिद्ध कर रहे हैं, जो हमारे साथ बाकी हमारे एथलीट कर रहे हैं, आप ये सोच के देखिए कि एक टाइम था जब हम डर रहे थे कि हमारे एथलीट ओरिएंटेशन देख पाएंगे कि नहीं, वो बोल पाएंगे या नहीं, वो बता पाएंगे या नहीं। बट आज देखिए कहाँ हम लोगों को पीछे छोड़ दिया उन्होंने। हालांकि प्रोफेशनली हम लोग पेड हैं इस काम के लिए, बट कौन कर रहा है? ये वो एथलीट हैं जो खुद चाहते हैं कि हम बताएं कि हम कौन हैं, न कि हमारे लिए सो कॉल्ड दूसरे लोग बताएं कि हम क्या करना चाहते हैं। That's what the answer to your
मुझे
question.
आपकी बात से एक शेर याद आ रहा है कि वक्त आने दे बता देंगे तुझे है आसमां, हम अभी से क्या बताएं क्या हमारे दिल में है।
And so, right.
Congratulations, Harpreet. I'm so proud of the way you have explained it. Honestly,
Exactly.
I think whenever a parent says, "Can my child do it?" it is their fear, not the child. The child, the child has absolutely no fears. If it is confidence building, they will build your confidence. They will say, "Let us go." And I honestly believe in it because I have seen it happening. And our children can achieve anything if you put the faith into them. When a parent asks, "Can my child do this?" that is your inhibitions, your fear, not the fear. You've explained it so beautifully. Thank you so much for all that you're explaining to the parents, because the parents take longer to absorb this. The children will do it anyhow. And I think all the time we have to tell the parents to let go. And that is exactly what we tell them, that you are holding them back. Just don't allow it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Harpreet. Thank you.
Thank you, Rekha Ma, and thank you, Bhagyashri, for getting that brilliant answer from Harpreet sir and add-ons from Ma. So, Sai Ansh, we would, you are again raising. I would request, let me go to the person who has not asked even once. So please
Archana.
hold on.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
I would request you to switch on your video to ask the question, please.
Now, why don't you go to Shreya Chaturvedi? So don't waste time, please.
Archana, hurry up.
Yeah, okay.
Unmute.
Yeah, Archana.
अर्चना अनम्यूट कीजिए, आपने अपनी म्यूट नहीं किया. हम
अनम्यूट.
हाँ,
अब हो गया मैम. ओके, गुड इवनिंग मैम. मैम मेरा सवाल सिर्फ ये है कि अगर ये स्पेशल ओलंपिक भारत है जो, अगर हम किसी स्कूल से या संस्था से नहीं जुड़े, हम बच्चे को एनरोल करा सकते हैं इसमें कि नहीं?
अर्चना जी बिल्कुल करा सकते हैं. और
तो हम कैसे ज्वाइन करा सकते हैं इसको?
तो आपको मैंने अभी एक ऐप प्लेटफॉर्म का वो दिया है लिंक, वहां पे रजिस्टर कीजिए. और आप कहाँ से हैं?
मैं चंडीगढ़ से, पंजाब
से. ठीक है. सो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. वहाँ के एरिया डायरेक्टर के साथ हम आपको कनेक्ट करा देते हैं और आप प्रोग्राम में शामिल हो सकते हैं.
ठीक है. थैंक यू सो मच मैम. थैंक यू.
वेलकम.
या थैंक यू अर्चना. श्रेया चतुर्वेदी, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
गुड इवनिंग मैम. मैम में प्रॉब्लम ये है कि जैसे हस्बैंड बीएसएफ में है, तो हम लोग कभी एक स्टेट में रहते हैं, कभी दूसरी स्टेट में. जैसे पहले राजस्थान थे, फिर एमपी थे, फिर दिल्ली आए हैं. तो मैंने जब एमपी में पता किया था, तो उन लोग का ये कहना था कि आप अपनी ही स्टेट से कर सकते हैं. ऐसा कुछ है रेस्ट्रिक्शंस?
नहीं, ऐसा कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है. एंड मे बी पार्टिसिपेशन की बात हो रही है या ट्रेनिंग की बात हो रही है. देखिए, ट्रेनिंग तो आप जहाँ हैं वहीं पे आप करेंगे. एंड पार्टिसिपेशन के अंदर अगर कोई इशू आ रहा है, देन वी कैन टेक इट इंडिविजुअली एंड गाइड यू. बिकॉज वैसे हमारी तरफ से कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है. एंड वी अंडरस्टैंड द पेरेंट्स हु आर इनटू दिस ट्रैवलिंग एंड दिस पोस्टिंग environments. So we do understand that.
I think they can write to the head office and ask for permission to be trained in a different state, I think, because sometimes, you know, when you give the initial address, they hold you to it also. So I think they should be explaining why they are in this particular, because for
You
her
can-
it's clear. It's very clear.
Yeah, so very well. आप अपने एरिया डायरेक्टर को बता सकते हैं कि हम यहाँ से इधर शिफ्ट हो रहे हैं. They will send your information to that state
To the
area
next-
director.
Yeah, exactly.
And the child can participate. That is not a problem.
Actually, you know, Parul and Sammy, I think we should collect the names of all the area directors, which will be there on the website. But knowing our parents, they want us to make it easier for them. So we can ask Mukta to give us the names of the area directors in the different states, because Chandigarh is constantly having events. And I think just getting enrolled onto these things, you just get caught up in it. It's not difficult at all. You just watch one and then next minute you're into the sport. So this is not like something that people are going to say you can't join in. But I think you need to also make contact with area directors.
That is the only thing that is required. And I have put in the website address.
Thank
So
you
you
so
can
much.
very well go to the site and click on the state and get the details for your state.
Yeah.
मैम अभी हम लोग दिल्ली में हैं, तो अभी हम किससे कांटेक्ट करें?
अभी आजकल आप दिल्ली में हैं
जी.
आप विक्रम से कांटेक्ट कीजिए. Harpreet, if you could put Vikram's number onto the chat.
Ma'am, just write on the email and your contact details. So immediately we'll come back to you.
Yeah.
आप कनेक्ट वाला मेल पे आप ईमेल भेज दीजिए, आपको कनेक्ट कर देंगे.
I would request you all note down the information given on the chat box. Ma'am has put email number, ma'am has put app's address, and also the website of Special Olympic Bharat. Yeah. So moving on to Komal, we would request you to please switch on your video and unmute yourself and ask.
Hello. Yeah, good evening, sir. I'm Komal. My baby is actually 9 months old, Mishti Bhandari. What sport can I just start for her?
सॉरी, अभी जब आप मेरे को प्लीज देने दीजिए. मैम 9 month का है and you are thinking of sports. That's very good spirit. Whichever and however you want to participate in the sports, there is no issue at all. बट उससे पहले उसको माँ का प्यार दे दीजिए. स्पोर्ट्स हम बाद में करवाते रहेंगे.
नहीं sir,
No,
like
actually, Harpreet, I think this is the right time for the parents to get themselves understood on what the subject is. Let them read up on it, and they should also be involved in some type of a sporting activity. Like I think they can, I keep telling them to learn swimming before you teach your child swimming, because it's so important that all of you parents also understand the difficulty of any sport. तो कौन से sport में डाल सकते हैं is a decision you can always make, but you also should know and join the team now. Sit down and watch anything that happens in your area. So Komal, it is not difficult to make up your mind. At 9 months, just relax, and yes, you will get there very quickly, because I can see you're very enthusiastic parents, and I love you for it.
Thank you, ma'am. Can I just make her join in swimming and other like swimming?
हाँ, स्विमिंग तो वो अभी से भी कर सकते हैं. स्विमिंग
You can do swimming at 2 months. You know it. But my thing is that it's nice if the parent also learns swimming and takes the child into the water instead of giving them in somebody else's hand. I always say the parent is the initial coach. So you learn and you take your child into the pool. Okay?
Okay, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
NPJ, आप अपने आप को अनम्यूट कर लीजिए.
Yeah, and we would like to know the
वीडियो भी ऑन कर दीजिए तो हम भी NPJ देख लें.
Yes, we would like to know the name. I've been requesting to start the video, but I think the person behind.
आपका कोई सवाल है तो आप पूछ सकते हैं, और भी किसी पेरेंट का कोई सवाल है तो पूछ सकते हैं. अभी हमारे पास 9 मिनट और बचे हैं.
Yes, we have some time. It was such a brilliant
तब तक आप कुछ ऐड करना चाहते हैं?
Yes, we would like Harpreet sir and Mukta ma'am to add on a little bit. Sahil has something to ask.
Ma'am, we have Sahil who has raised his hand. Yes, Sahil, आप कुछ कहना चाह रहे हैं?
Unmute yourself and switch on your video, Sahil. We can see you. He is another athlete leader of yours, sir. Unmute karo.
Good day, ma'am.
Hi, good evening, Sahil.
मैम मेरा स्कूल में काम बहुत बढ़िया चल रहा है, लेकिन मैंने सोचा कि मैं एज अ कोच बन सकूं, दिल्ली जा सकूं, लेकिन दिल्ली कैंसिल हो गया, तो उसके लिए मुझे क्या करना होगा कि हम दिल्ली नहीं जा रहे हैं.
Mukta ma'am, Harpreet sir, we would like to tell you that he is an assistant yoga teacher and he is based in Lucknow. He is a athlete leader from
We
Lucknow.
know Sahil very well. He has been
From
taking
my
yoga
kind
classes for
introduction.
us also. So,
Yeah.
he's a gem for us as well.
Yes, he is,
क्या
and he
हुआ
is very
साहिल?
funny.
Yeah, साहिल क्या हुआ? कहाँ दिल्ली नहीं आ पा रहे हो?
मैम यूथ समिट की दिल्ली नहीं आ पा रहा हूँ क्योंकि
क्यों
मेरा
नहीं आ
जॉब
रहे?
नहीं छोटा था, मेरा जॉब चल रहा है.
छुट्टी नहीं मिली?
नहीं, इस वक्त छुट्टी नहीं मिली है, लेकिन यूथ समिट का दिल्ली में चल रहा है, जॉब चल रहा है, तो मैं जॉब नहीं छोड़ सकता.
अच्छा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है साहिल, हम लोग उसको फिर हम आपके साथ फिर से कनेक्ट करेंगे और जो वर्चुअल वाले सेशंस होंगे वो आप ज्वाइन करना, ठीक है?
ओके मैम.
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट आपको अपना जॉब अच्छे से करना है, ठीक है ना?
यस मैम.
And we will miss you here.
I'm really going to miss him. Actually, I'm going to miss him.
Yes.
आपको पता है आपका रूम भी हमने बुक करवाया था.
यस सर.
साहिल, बड़ी फैन फॉलोइंग है तुम्हारी तो भाई, क्या बात है.
I know.
अब हम सोहन से जानना चाहेंगे उनका सवाल. प्लीज पूछिए.
हेलो मैम, एक्चुअली मैं एनसीआर रीजन में रहती हूँ, बट इन रूरल एरिया. सो हमारे तरह के जो पेरेंट्स हैं जो रूरल एरियाज में रहते हैं या आउटस्कर्ट्स में रहते हैं सिटी से, तो हम किस तरीके से इस प्रोग्राम का एडवांटेज ले सकते हैं, मतलब हाउ कैन.
आप कहाँ पे रहते हो एग्जैक्टली?
करंटली आई लिव इन दादरी, उत्तर प्रदेश.
दादरी
नोएडा के बहुत, गाजियाबाद के बहुत पास है मुक्ता मैम.
Yes.
हाँ, नहीं, I have been to Dadri. I've been to the NTPC plant of Dadri also, so I know Dadri very well. देखिए वहाँ पे आपका बच्चा किसी स्पेशल स्कूल में जा रहा है? किसमें जा रहा है?
करंटली होम स्कूलिंग कर रही हूँ मैं।
होम स्कूलिंग कर रहे हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. वी विल कनेक्ट यू विद सम रिक्वायर्ड ट्रेनर्स हु कैन हेल्प यू आउट, एंड इफ यू हैव फ्यू मोर चिल्ड्रन देयर देन इट विल बी बेटर टू डू अ ग्रुप ट्रेनिंग. एंड अदरवाइज वर्चुअल ट्रेनिंग्स भी हैं, आप उसको भी आप कर सकते हैं.
सोहन, आप भी ईमेल कर सकते हैं उन्हें अपने डिटेल्स के साथ में, एंड देन फिर वो आपको कनेक्ट कर देंगे.
थैंक यू वेरी मच.
थैंक यू. राजकुमार जी, आप अपना सवाल पूछ सकते हैं.
Hi, good evening all.
Good evening.
My son is 5 years old. He's artistic, and actually he's interested in skating. And near our area, we are used to go there like for 1 hour. But actually, I want to do more effort on that one. And actually, I'm living in Hyderabad. How can I start this?
So since you are in Hyderabad, I would again say that please put your complete details on the email which we have given you, and then we can get you connected with the area director and the skating coach, which is whosoever is nearby to your place. Is that all right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I think for connecting to Special Bharat Olympics, procedure is the same wherever you are. You have to find out at state level where is the directors or area director related to Special Olympics. And PJ, we would like to know your complete name, and please unmute yourself and ask questions.
Hi, my name is Neha Pant Joshi.
Yeah.
And first of all, I would like to say that I know all of you. From the day my child was born. And it's been a roller coaster ride, because I am always there in the Zoom meetings. I know Rekha Ma, I know Nai Disha, I know Special Olympics, everyone, but I didn't get the courage to talk about on so many things. So my little one is 9.5 months old now, and thanks to Komal, she asked a question like for our little one. So, ma'am, my question is, because, she's very small, and thanks to you all, we can be very positive about your talks, but she's very small, and, her immunity level is very low. So she keeps, getting ill many days. So how do we manage this? And first of all, a very important question, how to stay positive? So this is what I want.
मैम, पहले तो आपको मैं कहना चाहती हूँ कि हम बाहें पसार के आपको अपने साथ अपने ग्रुप में लेते हैं, अपने परिवार में लेते हैं. आप अब हमारे परिवार का एक हिस्सा हैं. अपने आप को बिल्कुल अकेला मत समझिए, और थोड़ा सा पानी है आसपास तो वो पी लीजिए. बिल्कुल चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं है. वो कहते हैं ना समीक्षा, कि अब आप सेफ हैंड्स में हैं और बहुत सारे हैंड्स में है, तो आप अपने बच्चे के बारे में भूल जाइए. अब चिंता हम करेंगे.
And we really appreciate that the fact that you took that courage to switch on video and
yes, आपने बात करने की अपने बारे में बताया.
I think Rekha Ma, you would like to address her first, and then going to Mukta ma'am and Harpreet sir.
मुझे नहीं लगता रेखा माँ अभी यहाँ है. तो हरप्रीत सर से जान लेते हैं एक बार फिर से.
I would say, Neha, first thing is child with disability or without disability. First thing is that you are a mother. ठीक है? Stay as mother. Yes, children with special needs के साथ ज्यादा problems आती हैं, या ज्यादा उनको handle करने के लिए patience की जरूरत होती है. भगवान ने आपको अगर इस situation में रखा है, या आपको एक इतना प्यारा सा तोहफा दिया है, तो आपको उतनी हिम्मत भी दी ही होगी. ठीक है? माओ के पास बहुत बहुत हिम्मत होती है. ठीक है? To take their child to the hill. So please, एक तो पॉजिटिव रहने के लिए दूसरे को नहीं ढूंढना है, अपने आप के अंदर हिम्मत रखनी है और अपने आप पे भरोसा रखना है. जस्ट लाइक एनी अदर मदर, प्लीज आप अपने आप को अलग मत समझना शुरू कर दीजिए. ठीक है ना? एंड सेकेंड थिंग, जैसे हम सब जब जुकाम होता है तो दवाई के लिए डॉक्टर के पास ही जाते हैं, घर में कोई नहीं दे रहा होता, वैसे ही आपको भी आगे अपने जैसी डेली सिचुएशन है वैसे करना है ना. मेरा बच्चा भी वीक है, मेरे बच्चे को भी जुकाम हो जाता है रोज रोज, तो मैं अपने हाँ घर में मैं क्या कर लूंगी, मैं कुछ नहीं कर लूंगी, मैं खुद डॉक्टर के पास ही जाऊंगी. सो प्लीज लेट्स बिल्ड द इम्यूनिटी और वट एवर पैरामीटर्स विच आर रिक्वायर्ड थ्रू अ प्रॉपर मेडिकल हेल्थ. एंड जहाँ स्किल्स की बात है या सपोर्ट ग्रुप की बात है, तो DSFI है आपके साथ, स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स है आपके साथ. वी आर ऑल देयर स्टैंडिंग विद यू एंड वी विल ऑल सपोर्ट. आपको कभी ऐसा लगता है, आई एम श्योर यहाँ फेडरेशन में पेरेंट्स के लिए काफी सेशंस होते हैं, दिस इज वन ऑफ द सेशन, एंड हमारे यहाँ पे भी बहुत सारे सेशंस होते हैं पेरेंट्स के लिए, जहाँ पे हम वेरियस टॉपिक्स के ऊपर ही बात कर रहे होते हैं. अभी तो वो बहुत छोटी सी है, बाद में तो और भी बहुत सारी और भी चीजें होती हैं जो कि हम लोग सब लोग हर एक चीज के बारे में बात करते हैं, आई हेल्थ, डेंटल हेल्थ और अदर थिंग्स. एंड प्लीज सबसे पहले आप अपना ख्याल रखिए, बिकॉज पेरेंट्स को अपना ख्याल रखना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. Harpreet, you or Rekha ma'am, if you want to add anything.
Rekha ma'am, would you like to encourage the mother? She's worried about the low immunity of her small baby. Neha.
I think I lost it somewhere there, but Neha?
Neha?
Where is Neha? Praveen, she comes on all our programs, doesn't she?
Yeah, ma. But she said today she could gather the courage to speak and
I'm glad that Special Olympics brings out these people here. You guys must come more frequently.
Yeah.
It looks like they are getting challenged and ready to come out and talk about themselves. Because I've been watching them for some time. And honestly, they takes a lot of courage to, hey Neha.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen you so often, but I'm proud of you. I'm really proud. Forget about your child's immunity, man. You forget about the immunity. You build up your immunity first. It's your strength that we want. Your child only gets stronger when you are strong. And if you keep thinking about the immunity, it will one day you're going to say they did the 100-meter dash or the 50-meter dash and came first. I'm telling you today. And that I can assure you it's going to happen. Because I thought of that when Bubbly was 40 years ago, and I said she's never going to. And she was the fastest person by the time she was 13, 14. Wait, it's a question of having a little bit of patience. And you're a very confident mother that you've come up today, and we're not going to leave you ever again. We'll bring you on the show again and again. And yes, Mukta, if there is anything that is, like generally programs that you have, please, if you can send the message to DSFI, we can ask our parents to join in. And I'm sure your Zoom can hold more than 300, 400 people. So it would be really nice if other parents who are interested would join in. Because, they're completely left out of things like, how do we put our child in? And it's so simple. Because you just have to go to the nearest playground and start football. You just have to take your child outside the house and they're running on the roads. And there is no need to be a trainer for that. You just have to let go. And I'm honestly saying, all of you will have athletes who are going to be just performing. And if you want specialization, contact them.
Yeah. Yeah, and we have more hands raising. Shoaib Anwar. Quickly, and I'm afraid that could be our last question, Parul. आप unmute कीजिए अपने आप को.
Yes.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
मैम एक्चुअली मैं आप लोग का अच्छा है बोलना चाह रही हूँ.
बोलिए, हमें अपनी तारीफें सुनने की बड़ी आदत है, बड़ी खुशी होती है, हमें तारीफें सुनना बहुत ही पसंद है. आप सच्ची कर रही होंगी, हमें तो झूठी भी चलती है.
हम जैसे पेरेंट्स के लिए बहुत बड़ा अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है.
बोलो.
बोलिए.
कोई बात नहीं है, आप अपना टाइम लीजिए. We have nothing else. आराम से बात कीजिए. They were trying to get in touch with me online on the phone because I think they want to ask a lot of questions. And I think Mukta, we need to get into places like this to empower the parents first. Because, that's my biggest goal always. I tell first, an empowered parent creates an empowered child. So if you have people like her who are, it transfers to the child, and I think we need to talk to her privately, Parul.
Yes.
We need to talk to her and see where we can comfort
मैं
her.
उनको फोन नंबर दे देती हूँ और उनसे कनेक्ट करते हैं.
Yeah. Okay.
शोएब, आप यहाँ बात नहीं कर पा रही हैं तो हम आपको फोन पे कनेक्ट करेंगे. मैं आपको नंबर भेज रही हूँ.
And Rekha ma'am, anytime, any help required, any connection required, any information required, you can reach us anytime. And coming to this forum, I understand that we may be able to contribute more. What we can do is that we can sit with your team and understand your sessions, because I believe you're doing it every week. So where we can value add, where can we do it for you and for the parents around. Whatever we can do, we are always there, and even with our resource teams. So today was an orientation from our side, but Sahil is already there. Bhavna ji is also there. I saw her. So they are two more champions of ours. Bhavna has been part of our family forums as well. We have a family cafe which happens once a month, and where we talk about various issues. So we can sit together and create a few more webinars which could benefit the community at large.
Actually, we honestly appreciate everything that you're doing, and we are going to reach out, because I believe that there is a big world outside their little worlds, which is sports. And just getting into the field and just getting into any field, the parent gets so empowered when, you know, it's not about the medals, it's just the fact that my child can. And you feel so good about it, you know.
I totally agree.
I
totally agree.
Honestly, I mean, we've been in this for so long that we can understand how you guys must be today having it. Because initially when we did the nationals, we were like fighting against so many little things, you know. But yes, we've had a lovely long journey. And yes, Mukta, cheers to you, to Harpreet, and to Sidnath, because you guys are there to empower a whole country. Thank you so much, Sid. That was a very empowering and very, very powerful talk, and it gave us the right perspective. You broke it down beautifully. We will keep it on ring, and it will come up tomorrow. You will
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Excuse me, Rekha ma'am. Namaskar.
Yes. Shivangi, bolo.
मैम एक क्वेश्चन जैसे मैंने पूछ सकती हूँ?
प्लीज, ऑफ कोर्स.
नहीं, हमारा उड़ीसा के जो इंग्लिश एजुकेशन में जो भर्ती हुआ है, इन लोग के स्पेशल ओलंपिक के बिल्कुल पार्टिसिपेट नहीं कर सकते हैं, नहीं कर पाते, जान नहीं सकते हैं. वो जो स्पेशल स्कूल है, स्पेशल स्कूल से ही चलता रहता है, क्योंकि आई एम ए प्राउड मदर. रश्मिका डांस भी स्पेशल ओलंपिक में इंडिया फर्स्ट आई थी, ऑस्ट्रेलिया जाने के लिए आया था. उस टाइम कोविड सिचुएशन में वो नहीं जा पाया है. ओके, मैं चाहती हूँ हमारा जितने बच्चे स्पेशल ओलंपिक में भाग ले और वो कुछ जीत सकते हैं, कुछ एक्टिविटी कर सकते हैं और कुछ इंस्पिरेशन बढ़ सकते हैं. लेकिन कैसा हम लोग कर पाएंगे? वो जो एरिया डायरेक्टर है हमारा उड़ीसा की, इन लोग के साथ बात करने से तो कुछ नहीं हो पाता है. क्या मुझे सलाह दे सकते हैं?
डॉक्टर रथ की आप बात कर रहे हैं, हम उनसे बात कर लेंगे. क्या नाम बताया आपने बच्चे का?
नहीं, मेरा नाम तो रश्मि रेखा साहू, मेरी बेटी का नाम. शी इज ओडिसी डांसर, क्लासिकल डांसर, और गोल्ड मेडल इन.
I have seen her. मैंने देखा है उसको, and ओडिसी डांस करते हुए भी देखा है. Come on, she is a champion. Yes.
And actually, Shubhangini has been working very hard on the field of Special Olympics. She gives a lot of talks also, but I think we have to get them to be on the same platform. When
actually मेरे ख्याल से विंटर गेम्स के लिए सिलेक्शन हुआ था और विंटर गेम्स पोस्टपोन, पहले पोस्टपोन हुआ, फिर कैंसिल ही हो गए. सो वो जब नेक्स्ट राउंड होगा, देन वी डू अगेन.
राइट.
ओके, थैंक यू. नहीं, और दूसरा बच्चों को कैसे पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं मैम?
वो सब हमने बता दिया है. वो आप बहुत लेट आई हैं मैम.
ओके.
अच्छा, आप ये प्रोग्राम देख लीजिए एंड यू विल गेट योर आइडियाज, बिकॉज और नहीं तो आप पारुल को फोन कर दीजिए.
ओके, थैंक यू. हाँ, थैंक यू सर. हम तो परिवार है, हम जान सकते हैं, ठीक है।
बिल्कुल, कभी भी। सिद्धार्थ, मुक्ता मैम एंड हरप्रीत सर, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आज का प्रोग्राम हम खत्म करने जा रहे हैं अब, और बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। मुक्ता मैम आपसे जुड़े रहेंगे, अभी आपको हम ऐसे छोड़ने वाले नहीं हैं।
Yes, we will call you again and again. And Sid, hats off to you. God bless you. You were amazing.
Thank you so much.
And thank you all for giving it to us in a package and very neatly explained. Thank you, Harpreet. I can see you're a little busy with your little child.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Yes,
very much.
I can understand that. And Mukta, we're not going to leave you alone. We're going to come
I am
back
not
to you
going
again.
anywhere, ma'am. I am not going anywhere. Always there with all of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you all.
Yes. Thank you, Special Bharat Olympics, and thank you, Brinda, and thank you, Rashmi Anil Joshi, for making this connection happen. And thank you, everybody, and thank you so much, Rekha Ma, for creating this platform for us. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I'm ending the meeting now.
Thank you, Brinda.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.